Right, not, don't eat yet, hold on. Yeah, just try to.
You have to eat it?
Well, it ain't gonna kill you. Hey, Faith Life, welcome to a special episode of the Pastor Paul Cooking Show. I've been tasked with a very simple project. What's a simple snack that people can make for the holidays, and then also particularly for the Living Story? Let's say you're coming to the Living Story and you need some munchies as you drive through it. Well, there's the typical puppy chow, there's other things like that. But today I'm going to talk to you about bacon wrapped Smokies, and they're so simple, they travel well, and they're always a delight at every celebration I bring them to, whether it's Christmas or not. So let's do this. All right, this is what you're going to need. 3 simple things that you need. You need bacon, you need little Smokies, and you need brown sugar. I recently brought this to a staff event and people asked me, what was in that? And I'm like, well, 3 things. That's all there really is. It's pretty simple. The most complicated thing about this, and I'm sure that many of you have made something like this, is wrapping the little Smokies. So this is what you need to do. You're gonna take your package of bacon and you're gonna split it into 3, because that's really all that you need. You don't need all that bacon wrapped around one little Smoky. So we're gonna just cut this into 3 sections. You probably won't use all of the bacon, so you'll have some left over. So if you have another recipe that requires some chopped up bacon, or you want something for breakfast, some bacon for breakfast, go for it. Then you got your little Smokies. You wanna open up the little Smokies bag here. Now, I will tell you that these are just regular little Smokies. Let me go like this. I prefer the beef little Smokies, but they didn't have them at the grocery store when I was there. So I think the beef little Smokies taste better, but surprise, surprise, the last time I served these, which was at the staff party, it was just regular little Smokies and everybody loved them. So do what you will. So I use a little Cornyware thing like this. You can use any size that you want. This is completely adjustable to how many people that you have. This makes a lot. This is plenty for a lot of people because you're gonna ram them in there together. So whatever you wanna use at home. The one thing I will say is whatever you have, you need to have a lid for it because this is gonna cook with the lid on. All right, so simple little process. You take a piece of bacon, you wrap it around the little Smoky, and then you go find your toothpicks. Excuse me here while I open up this new box of toothpicks. You're gonna find your toothpicks and you're gonna take one out and make sure that that toothpick gets through the bacon so the bacon is secured on the little Smoky here. Okay, and what I usually do with my toothpicks is I just take a bunch and throw them out on the counter because toothpicks are impossible to pick up. Have you figured that out yet? And then you're just gonna keep on doing that until you fill your pan, whatever your dish, whatever size it is. Now, I have at times used thick bacon for this. If you use thick bacon, the cook time is just gonna increase. So either way, it's fine. I prefer the thin bacon. This is the longest part of this whole process. So, because this is so long, I am going to go enlist some help. All right, that was quick. You'll see we have a pan full of weenies. If we were a little bit more professional, we would have squeezed them in there a little bit more. It's not really gonna matter. You can't mess this up. As I said before, we have some bacon left over, so we'll cook that off later. The last part of preparation here is simply just to pour a bunch of brown sugar over it. Now, there is a little bit of debate on how much brown sugar you put on this. And the debate is like, do you need to come and put some more brown sugar in it while it's cooking? I don't think so. It just creates more, I call it sludge at the bottom. Don't think of that as a bad. That sounded really bad, didn't it? Sludge. It's not sludge, it's gooey goodness. But what I do is I just basically cover the whole thing with brown sugar. So there's no true measurement. Just make sure you got enough that you're covering all the bacon wrapped weenies. It'll eventually melt down in there as you cook it. You put your lid on it like so, and you're ready to go. So this bakes at 350 for about an hour. This dish right here, again, if you have more, it might take more time. If you've got thick cut bacon, it might take more time. I actually prefer a little more time because I like the bacon more done, especially if you have fatty bacon, you're gonna wanna cook it a little bit longer. So we're gonna throw this in the oven for at 350 for a good hour, and we'll be right back. They put the smoke in the smoky. And so just smile. And this is so good.
Delicious.
All right. Hey, well, we're back. Remember when I talked about cooking them a little bit longer to make them crispier? Well, I forgot about them, and they cooked in the oven for many more minutes than they're supposed to. But here they are, and the good news is that it's almost impossible to screw this up. But notice that I said almost. So I brought the staff out here to give it a shot, and let's do a little taste test here, okay? Ready? Cheers! Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's edible. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that'll stick to your teeth a long time.
Yep. So, if it wasn't for Joel, our videographer, these things would have probably gone up in flames in the church. So thanks to Joel for remembering at the hour and 45-minute mark that these were supposed to come out. So, there you have it. If you cook them only for an hour, I promise, are they good? Just only an hour, yeah.
How many? Another
So,
one?
I'll take 2.
So, oh yes. So we're gonna have more here. Hope you have a great and happy holiday. Come visit us at the Living Story. Anything else we want to say?
Merry Christmas!